going on, everybody? It's Jay Bavolar here, and I'm a 100% permanent disabled Navy veteran. Back at it with another great video. I know, past couple of weeks I haven't been on here, but definitely want to say real quick, shout out to a couple of you who've done coaching calls over the past week. Definitely motivate me to get back on here and do this, saying that, you find these videos informative. So if you like videos like this and more, please give this a like, subscribe, share. Before I get into it, you can get my book, Black Service and the Black Veteran, where I talk about navigating through your respective military career, how to navigate through your career as a veteran, the disability claims process, and more. So you want to make sure you get that available right now on Amazon. Link in the description below. Also, if you need a coaching call, you're stuck with your disability claim, you're stuck with the process, you need help with the appeals process, book a one-on-one coaching call, and let's get you that rating that you deserve. So today what I want to talk about here is how tinnitus can be one of the best pathways to becoming 100% disabled and maximizing your benefits. Tinnitus is, referred to as one of the best gateway disabilities in order to get to 100%. And for a couple of, which is why, I don't know if you guys got the email back, I believe in February sometime, where they talk about possibly taking tinnitus away or putting it under hearing loss, basically secondary to hearing loss, which would make it a lot harder for you to get tinnitus as a disability, because it's also often regarded as one of the easiest claims to win, because it's pretty, it's 10%, so it's like either you have it or you're not, or you don't. It's 10% is the highest you can get for tinnitus, and it's usually either you're rated at 10% you have because you have it, or you're not rated at all because you don't have it, right? A lot of times they won't rate you at 0% for tinnitus. But here's why tinnitus is one of the best pathways in order to get 100% disabled. And when, like I said, migraine, excuse me, what are you doing? Man, dog over here, making his bed over there. But here's why tinnitus is one of the best pathways to 100%. Because although tinnitus is only 10%, right? There are secondary claims that you can use to tinnitus. So tinnitus can probably get you as high as 90% when you think about it. So one of the most common things people would get secondary for tinnitus. Number one, migraines. I think that's one of the most common ones. And migraines is actually considered before I get into, there's actually a couple of high value claims that you can get from tinnitus. High value claims are claims that give you, a 50% or higher rating. So I would say 40, you can say that. But here's what, migraines secondary tinnitus. Migraines is a high value claim. Migraines, you can get up to 50% for migraines. So let's just say you get 50% migraines secondary to tinnitus. That should put you at least 50%. If not, I think it might even put you at 60%. The reason I don't know offhand is because of the VA fuzzy math. So let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, bam, put you right there at 60%. That's a big jump from 10%. What else can you put secondary to tinnitus? Mental health, especially somatic symptom disorder. Another common mental health claim that people claim secondary to tinnitus. Even, I guess you can make major depressive disorder. Somatic falls under mental health, but somatic symptoms is a hyper focus on the symptoms. So it's hyper focus on your chest, on the ringing in your ears, on the hissing sounds, on the buzzing noises in your ears. So your mental health evaporates that. Boom. So the average rating for a mental health condition is 70%. So 70, at the very least, that'll put you at 90%. There you go. If you get anything under 70, if you get 30% for mental health, that's probably a low ball rating. And any of you that have a mental health at 30%, you should probably ask for an increase to get you to 70%. Especially if you're, at 80%, 90%. That's probably what you'll need in order to get that 100% and maximize your benefits. So 90%. What else can you claim secondary to your tinnitus? I see some people, and I don't hear about this too often, but I know you can do, is sleep apnea secondary to tinnitus. Now, sleep apnea, they're also amending that if you got the email to where they're making it harder for you to obtain a rating for sleep apnea. Now, sleep apnea, often one of the hardest ratings to get because you have to go to a sleep center. You have to prove that you have sleep apnea. So, I believe it's one of the hardest ones to get. But I've seen, where people get that secondary to tinnitus. Harder to do. I don't necessarily recommend that. But what you can do is get sleep apnea secondary to your mental health. I think that's a better path of least resistance, if you ask me. So sleep apnea, that's another high value claim. You can get anywhere between, I think the average is between 30 to 50%. So let's say you get 50% for that. Boom. That should put you right there at the 100% rate if you claim sleep apnea secondary to either of your times. Like I said, I think you have a stronger case if you go secondary, sleep apnea secondary to your mental health claim, to your somatic symptom disorder, or PTSD, or whichever one of the mental health conditions that you have. So, that being said, with tinnitus, there's different ways you can go with that. So it's definitely one of the, although it's 10%, like I said, for those that don't have tinnitus, go look at my video, how I win my claim for tinnitus. They say it's one of the easiest ones to win. It took me a couple of times, it took me 3 times to actually win my claim for tinnitus. I got denied, almost 3 different times, I believe, before I actually got my rating. No, it was 2 different times. Third time which was a charm, I got my rating for tinnitus. So I did that video, covered that a few months ago. So definitely get that tinnitus, and you definitely want to claim those conditions secondary to tinnitus. This way you can maximize your benefits. That's all I got for today. Once again, I want to quickly remind you to get my book, Black Service and the Black Veteran, where I speak about VA disability claims process, how to navigate your career as a vet, and much more in that. Link in the description below. Also, if you feel stuck with your claim, you need help. I was just able to help a couple of veterans over the past week. So let's book that one-on-one coaching call. This way I can put you down the right path and get you that rating that you deserve. Link in the description below as well. Once again, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment below. Let me know what you want me to cover next. Definitely leave it in the comment section, and I'll do my best to cover it. That's all I got for today. Peace.